Hey guys, I'm 13 here. Yeah, so if you haven't noticed, I'm starting to release videos that have never been seen on YouTube before. These are videos from my private channel or my private series. I used to do like 20 videos and sell them for 20 bucks, like once a year. I've never even tried to milk getting cash. I used to sell shirts, and I would sell shirts like once a year, and that was it. Because I thought anything more than that, like, and they'd only be available for a month or 1 month out of each year when my channel was really popular, I would sell shirts. And nowadays, every channel is selling shirts every single video. Part of me regrets it. I should have done it while I had the chance, you know. But I thought I didn't think it was cool. I didn't think begging for money every single video was something I should be doing, especially when back in the day I was already making good money off of YouTube. Now all the top channels, they're making like $10,000, between $10 and $100,000 each month, and yet they beg their viewers for their money every video. You know, the channels that need money don't get any, and the channels that don't need money get a lot. Anyways, totally off topic already. I can't even do an intro. This video is very, very interesting. It's probably it's in the top 3 most interesting videos that I haven't uploaded. A friend of mine gets into an incident. A drunk driver hits a friend of mine, and I go to help out. Both me and my friend didn't have enough experience in this situation, and we're new to it. We didn't want to go to the police station because police stations are a lot of paperwork, a lot of hassle. I think we were trying to be nice because the guy was drunk, and we knew Taiwan drunk driving laws are very, very, very strict. So, but the guy did not deserve our kindness. So we should have just called the cops, realistically. But yeah, that said, enjoy the video.
Hi guys, I'm 13 here. I just got a phone call from my friend Donnie. He's the American that helped out on my tour, and I just recently did a lap around the island with him on big bikes. That was fun. And I gotta run some red lights here because we got an emergency situation. He was in a crash, and he called me up for advice. The situation's mildly complicated because the guys that hit him were drinking, and they don't want him to call the cops, rightly so. And it's fairly common in Taiwan for the situation to happen where if you're drinking, you get into an, like in Canada or America, there would be no debate. You would just call the, come on people, I want to turn. Excuse me. Sorry. Twice. Yeah, I was very polite there because technically in Taiwan you're not allowed to turn right on red, and that's what I was doing. So he didn't have to move for me, but if I'm polite about it. I've been in that situation where people behind me want to turn right on red, and they start like honking at me to move, and I don't move. I'm like, fuck you, you know, you're making an illegal right-hand turn, you don't honk at me. But I was polite, so. So anyways, yeah, it's like in Canada or America, if you got hit by a drunk driver, you would quite obviously call the cops. But here it's like, you know, sometimes it happens and then the people are just like, yeah, please don't call the cops, you know, and then of course it's a possibility, but they need to pay out the ass, you know what I mean? They gotta fucking fix your bike, pay you for any damage and suffering, and then on top of all that, they gotta fucking pay you to keep your mouth shut, kind of. It's not really mouth shut, but just pay you enough to make it worth not calling the cops, you know? But in his situation, they only offered him like $100 or 150 bucks. They're like, oh yeah, we'll give you 150 bucks now and like more later. But to fix his scooter, from the sounds of it, we're looking at least $600. So 150 bucks is not anything. So then he told them 600 but he didn't realize how badly his bike was broken at first. So he just asked, he said, because normally to fix a scooter it costs 300 bucks. Like normally, if you have just a normal fender bender, it's 300 bucks. That's like the norm. So he told them 600. But then he realized it's actually broken worse than he thought it was. So now he's probably gonna have to like up the amount. So probably what's going to happen is I'm going to show up and I'm going to explain and I'm going to check out the scooter and I'm going to say, yep, that's like $25,000 to fix because of this and this and this, and then like Taiwan dollars. And then I'll try to up the amount from what he said because I'll explain shit. And then the fact that I have a video camera on my face that no one else can see is greatly beneficial in situations like this. And I said that before. But check out my video description, man. Like if you wear sunglasses or if you wear normal prescription glasses or if then you should buy a pair of these. They're yes, they're expensive. They're like $350 or something. But I don't regret it. Well, I was sponsored by them, so I got them for next to nothing. But I was fully prepared to buy them full price. Like I approached them and said, "Do you want to sponsor me because I'm this and this and I can do this?" But if they had said no, we don't want to sponsor you, I would have been like, "Oh, okay," and then I would have bought a pair cash. That's how it is with a lot of products. I just, I decide I want to buy something, and then I take a chance at giving them an email and asking them if they want to give it to me for a reduced price because I'm M13. I don't write emails to strangers that I'm not interested in, asking them to give me shit for reduced prices that I'm not interested in. Like, that'd be silly. See, I'm not allowed on this road because I'm a scooter, because evidently in Taiwan they think scooters can't go uphill as quick as a car can, so they don't want scooters getting in the way of cars. And meanwhile, I'm like fucking passing the cars going up the hill. But then again, not all scooters are well maintained like mine. Normally I would have to go like underneath that bridge and then through the scooter tunnel that you've seen in some of my other videos. Anyways, this is how I ride when I'm in a big rush. Run every light. I don't like passing scooters on the right either, because I hate it when people do that to me. But got a reason right now. Cops are right there. I'm surprised no one's noticed. Not really sure why I stopped the video just then, because I'm only like, I stopped it and started within a block. Where's their car?
They're rich kids. They parked down the street. Brandon was driving, he's scared. They're both drunk.
Yeah.
That's why they go, please don't call the cops, please don't call the cops.
Well, then is that the guy with on the phone there?
Yeah.
One of them?
That's his friend. He's not the one driving.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
No, it's...
Sorry, I haven't been sorry.
没，It's okay， 没关系。就是重点是你们只要快处理，
我知道，
因为你们一直浪费他的时间，还有他的摩托车。
I know, so
It's okay.
I tell him how much and can I give you my cell phone because I know no money now.
可是你有没有银行卡 ？No no no， 那个
银行 是
Visa
ATM.
But now I really know. I
你有
really know.
You nothing？
他有吗？
No. Can I give you a cell phone? You call me.
I don't trust that shit.
Tomorrow.
That happened last time. I
you walk-
fucking didn't get paid.
Yeah, no, no, you can't do that. You can't do
No,
that.
I will
可是
not. Because you know, if you
可是你为什么没有带你的皮包？你去外面没有身份证，什么都没有？
Because I just only like this money. I really know no Tijuana car because I just drink off and I now go home sleep.
Yeah.
Can I give you a cell phone and you tomorrow work ending? You
What kind
call
of
me.
cell phone is that? How much is it
I will
worth?
be here. You can call me.
Ghetto no.
You can
No.
call me.
It's you can't. 你必须告诉，或者你的朋友要给我他也没有皮包，不可能你们都没有皮包，我们没办法接受。所以我告诉你，我们只有两个选择，最少你要给钱，你没办法给钱，好，你给你的身份证，可是你也没有身份证。如果你没有钱，没有身份证，我们必须打给警察。你只有那个选择，你其他的我们不用讲，你只有钱或者身份证或者警察，所以你选一个。
How much can I?
它的前面的避震器有摇进去， 它没办法转，所以最修理的话最少2万，
2万。
因为它的两个前面的避震器要回去。如果只是刮伤的话，当然就要换壳子。可是如果是避震器的话，两个避震器只要7000块，壳子2000，大概2万是真的。
So now, can I help you motorcycles? 我带你去
摩托车店就是那边，可是问题是他们是9点开门。
Why?
It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get it there because the wheels are turned.
Well, they can
Why?
Well, they'll come pick
if
it up.
if they're there.
Why?
I can phone the boss. I got his cell phone
找得到
number.
摩托车店吗？
我们去 Auto Bike，它是哪里买的？是很近。
有，现在就是他们就把摩托车好。
Smell the booze on it.
Hmm?
You smell the booze on it.
Yeah, he's wasted.
Yeah, he kept having to sit down.
He's
back up.
slurring.
Yeah. I called
he's
the
trying
cops
to.
at first.
You did?
I did 119. I didn't know which one to do, and they didn't speak English. I'm like, dude, come on. I got my bike in the middle of the road.
I think technically 119 is like
ambulance, maybe.
it's fire department.
Fire.
I think.
It's like 116.
I think police is 112 or no 112 is information. I don't even know. We should know these things.
I know.
I've only been here 15 years.
Shit like
Sorry,
exactly.
well, I give you my cell phone and
Nope.
No. 你有3个选择：钱、身份证或者警察。
身份证 you know.
身份证你也是小的事情，你没有，你现在没钱啊，给身份证。可是你的朋友，你这个也不是你开的，是别的人开的，对不对？所以别人有身份，你不可能开车子完全没有身份证什么的，我不相信。
对。Me too.
他说拿身份证给他们笑我，他 OK。
When you look money, they're all dressed nice clothes, Nautica, brand new car.
I give you my 身份证 and give you cell phone and tomorrow afternoon I give you money, okay? Please.
If you got 身份证，你 got it on video too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a Facebook
Can?
video.
Yeah, 如果是身份
I'm
证
really sorry, my brother. I'm really sorry. I'm
It's okay.
really sorry. Give you my chance. Give my brother chance.
Okay.
Please. You know?
好，所以我们去
我真的不是想要逃，I don't want，我不是要跑，I don't，so I
Yeah.
keep it here.
I know.
You know？
你要处理。
就是大家互相，because you are in
The witness
another
stopped
country
too.
come here.
She stopped and talked to him. And she said she saw it. She's like, you're not supposed to move the car. Gave him shit about that.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
OK，所以我们去拿身份证什么的吗
I call you back.
？OK。
Yeah.
away. He was parked down the street.
Yeah, he's telling him to drive back. He left the. That's kind of crazy. He leaves his brother here and then drives away. He's trying to protect the brothers. That's why he's trying to protect him. Maybe his brother doesn't even have a license or something, or maybe
his brother's scared. He get just now before you got here. He could ask, "Can I go get my brother? Have him help him come here?" Because he's scared. Like he's down the street. Have him walk. He's like, "Can I go get him?" He's really scared. Like, no, you're gonna fucking go get him. You're gonna go hold his hand, walk him down the street. I don't give a fuck. He's scared. It's 1 block away. Another guy ran into the back of me. He was checking out his scooter too.
oh no.
Because we were going this way and they turned in front of us. I almost had it. I fucking slammed on the brakes and then I didn't think he'd keep going. He kept going. And then the front end just...
You actually make did you make contact?
Yeah.
Oh. He's gonna get pushed.
Yeah, that's what bent my front wheel.
That's good. At least you made, like, making contact's better than, like, doing what I do and just braking too hard and wiping out before you even hit the car.
I've done that. The last time I swerved and missed it. Right when I swerved, I slid out and slid past the car.
Yeah, and then the car...
And they said we took him to the police.
The cars are like, we don't have any fault. You didn't even touch us, right?
They said they paid for it and stuff. They said, go get it fixed, bring us the receipt. So they're cool. So I did that. It was like over 6,000. And like, we'll give you 5. Like, which I should have taken it. But I was like, it's your fucking fault. You said you'd cover it. I have the receipt right here.
And then you didn't take it, and then you tried...
Okay, we'll give you 2.
Really?
They went down from the 5.
Like, you don't want the 5? Fine, I'll give you 2.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And then you said, no, dude, then what did you say? That was crazy.
I couldn't even deal with him. I didn't speak hardly any Chinese.
Is that him?
No.
Another guy.
I have no idea what that is.
They just called for help or something, or they asked another guy for his ID.
不然现在找个修车厂 ，OK？
你要当修车
修车厂当场修一修，我来跟他。
So even waiting,
Because, yeah.
They don't have any money. He doesn't have an ATM card.
可是如果好，所以譬如说你等到9点他们开门，可是你还是没钱，你还是没有身份证，所以
我可以跟这个台湾人 talk because you are another country, but I'm 台湾人，我可以跟他讲。
他们
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've done that before even once. We had somebody, a friend of mine got into an accident and they went with them to the shop, and then they just gave the shop their number, and then the shop's calling them, they're not answering.
Yeah, exactly.
还是我们有做过这个事情，我住台湾16年，我有一个别的朋友，他有车祸，他们陪他去摩托车店，
然后就被骗。
一样，他们就是给摩托车店的老板他的电话号码，然后后来他就是换号码，因为他感觉换号码比2万块便宜 ，right？ 因为那个摩托车修理大概要2万块，所以我们那个还是我们需要身份证或者钱。
In the next part of this video, the drunk drivers run, and I have to chase them. And do I catch them? Do I not? Well, watch the next video. And I'd like to give a special thanks to SG54785 and Jeremiah for supporting me on Patreon. They're my 2 biggest Patreon supporters, and I appreciate it, especially since I make about 5 to 10% what I used to on YouTube, and my bills are bigger than they used to be. So thanks, you guys, and tune in for the next video.